What is up, guys? It's Mark. I'm back. Haven't talked to you guys for a while. I missed you. All four of you. Well, yeah, this is my second quarter vlog after, even though it's going into the fourth quarter right now, haven't been able to record this because, you know, I don't have a mic. Back at Buddy Dylan's. I don't know why I called him Buddy Dylan's because he calls me Buddy Mark. Yeah, got a new schedule, like I said. That TA class is alright. It's alright. I do nothing half the time. And half the time when I actually do work, it's just like, oh, put in grades here. Okay, I do that. Yeah, that's about it. I have fourth period off. I have eighth period off back then. That was me burping. Yeah, English class, we started reading Hamlet. For those of you who haven't read Hamlet in an English class, it's gonna suck when you do. If you do. Because no one wants to read it. I wanted to read it, but I didn't want to read it as a class assignment. And especially since we were watching the play with it. It was a play with Robin Williams. It was pretty nice. I don't know if Robert Downey Jr. was also in this one. I can't remember who's Hamlet, but yeah. Yeah, Chris, John, Vincent, RJ, and I, we put up with Japanese. We finished it. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I miss the nights. I miss the nights from MPC. It was kind of it's a reminiscent thing. I finished all 7 seasons of Supernatural that was on Netflix since they haven't updated it. I wish they would, but no, Netflix sucks like that. I happen to have gotten really sick at, like, the end of the year, or, yeah, end of 2012. Like, the last week of school, I was really sick with the bacterial infection in my throat. So, I couldn't really talk that well. I couldn't swallow. It hurt to drink water. I mean, that's how bad it was. I couldn't even swallow my own saliva. Like, the only thing I was able to eat was oatmeal and cream of wheat. Because, like, it was hot, and I just, like, swallow, soothe pain. I was on Cepacol and Luden throat lozenges for, like, 3 weeks until I decided to go to the doctor. But, before I get to that, or I probably won't get to that, decided to go to, on the last day of school, last week, I went the first day to do my film final, and then I had TA next period, so I didn't do much. Then I went home. I ended up staying home for the rest of the school year, that school year. I ended up staying home because I couldn't deal with this bacterial infection. It was like, I thought it was strep throat at the time, so I was like, oh, I don't need to go to the doctor, I could just fight it off and be immune to it forever. No, I need antibiotics. But anyways, on that Thursday, which was the actual last day of school, and since I only had one class, and it was a class that I was dropping, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to go to Sacramento with my friends. And they were like, since we already made that plan to go meet up with Arturo, Tyler, and Jeff, and Arturo's cousin Eddie, we were just going to spend our time there. But on our way up, King wanted to go with us, and we were like, no, there's no room. There's not even a seatbelt for you. And especially in the hump, you had, like, literally, like, I don't know, Game Boy Advance space between me and my buddy Evie. Yeah. So, Trey picked me up, and then we went and drove down to Alonso's house, who was, like, right down the street, picked him up, and Evie was ready in the car, because he picked up Evie before me. And, yeah, and then we went to In-N-Out in Gilroy, in the outlets, had some burgers. It was, like, I don't know, 10 a.m. And then after we did that, we got back on the road. It was a nice 2-hour car ride, 2 hours and like 40 minutes. It was pretty chill. After that, we met up at Arturo's house. They didn't know I was going because I told them I was too sick. I woke up with like an infected eye, and like my eye was like hella swollen, and well, the skin around my eye for those people that want to be technical. The skin around my eye was like swollen, and I posted a photo on the Facebook group, and I was like, you know what, we're not gonna be going. I'm not gonna be going. So have fun. And Arturo opens the door, he shakes everyone's hand, blah blah blah, and I was just standing there for 5 minutes just staring right at him, and he was like looking around at us, he was like, yeah, and then he like stared at me for like a good like 10 seconds, he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, you lying sack of shit. And then he was like, okay, so come on in, come say hi to my family, see my room. Yeah, sorry, my room's messy. I kinda wasn't expecting you guys to be here so early. We're like, really? It's like 1 o'clock. We told you we were leaving at like 10. And yeah, after that we said hi. We saw his dog who wanted to eat me. And yeah, kind of ironic, the dog wanted to eat me and I'm Filipino. After that he was like, okay, so since I'm gonna take you guys to Jeff's house. And we're like, okay. So we get in our car and he gets in his car. And he drives us over to not Arturo. Arturo drives us to Jeff's house. Jeff opens the door. He was like half asleep. He was like, "Oh, you guys are here? What are you guys doing here so early?" I wasn't prepared for this. And yeah, we walked in. He was like, yeah, here's my house. Sorry, my place is a mess. I didn't expect you guys to be here so early. Didn't have time to do anything." And we were like, "Really? Really? You had all... We planned this for like a month. You had all that time to clean, like really?" After that, Jeff was like, okay, here, just entertain yourself. There's my Xbox. Yeah, and here's like a guitar, whatever, just go ham. He went and took a shower, got dressed, and then he was like, you know what, let's call Tyler and see if he's ready. We call Tyler, and he answers the phone, and he was like, what up, Jeff? And Jeff's like, hey Tyler, they're here. Are you ready? And he was like, who's all there? And he's like, Evie, Alonzo, Trey. And he's like, oh, okay. And Mark. Oh wait, no, Mark's not here. I forgot, he didn't go. He sort of gave it away, sorta. But Tyler, I don't know if he believed it or not. And Tyler's like, oh, okay, well, I'm ready. I just need to put shoes and pants on. You are not ready when you need to put shoes and pants on. That's not ready. And then Arturo goes back to Jeff's house, and we go over to Tyler's house. After we go to Tyler's house, we head to the gas station. He didn't see who was in Trey's car. We went into Trey's car, or we went into the gas station. He came in and he looked through the window. He saw me and he saw Evie. Just letting you know, this is the first time he met Evie. Evie's traumatized for his life because Tyler was just like touching his head and stuff, and he was like, Evie, it's your turn. And Evie was like all scared. And he started having a way with Trey's seat since it was his first time seeing Trey's new car. And yeah, after that we went to UC Davis. Nice campus, I love it there. Especially since they have an arcade and a bowling alley. I don't know if that's a thing at UCs or in CSUs, but I'm amazed. After we did that, we went to this burger place called The Habit. Shut up, phone. Well, sorry about that. Yeah, phone. Mom pocket dialed me. But yeah, The Habit, it's a really nice burger place. I would highly recommend it. I think it's in Davis. I think that's still considered Davis. I really do not remember. All I remember is trying to find parking and driving in a circle with everyone. But yeah, it was a nice place. After we ate at The Habit, got some nice burgers, we went to Santa Clara, and we went go-karting at K1 Racing. Or K1 Speed Racing, whatever. Yeah, got my first racing license, and after that, we said goodbyes. I ended up taking Jeff's Beats. Yeah, I have his Beats. We're going to be giving that back to him soon, but I'll be talking about that in the next video.
Hey Mark, do
what?
You mean the vegetable?
No, not the vegetable, Dylan. I'm talking about the Beats by Dre, you know, the black guy that raps. But yeah, after that I went to Los Banos. My friend Trey got paint for his 2004 RSX Type S, painted it white, custom fitted a 0506 Mugen lip, rear lip to his rear bumper, and we painted it white, put side skirts, and put the A-spec front lip on, and yeah, we put the Honda badges, the Japanese bandage, badges on, and yeah, that was then I went back to school, and that was my second quarter / winter break. Talking to you guys soon. All right, have a nice day. Goodbye.